Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Play with Python. In the previous video, we saw an overview of all the data types that Python supports. In this video, we're going to see about various operations of strings, such as how to access the element of the string, how to slice or cut a part of a string, how to join to string, how to multiply string, to find whether the particular element is available in the string or not. Is it possible to modify a string? And various functions and methods of string, and how to import the string module in your program, and how to iterate into a string by using looping statement and various escape sequence and formatting a string. So let's get started. Now, what is string? String is a sequence of characters enclosed by a pair of single, double, or triple quotes. A sequence of characters, it can be in combination of letters, numbers, or special characters, or space, or whatever it can give. It should be within a pair of single, double, or triple quotes. So whatever mentioned inside the single or double or triple quotes will be considered as a string data type. So one addition feature of the string is it is immutable. We can't modify the string data type. So let's take a string. Let's take a variable name S. I say it as hi. Let's find out what data type it is. Type of, we're making use of type of function to find what data type it is. So click enter and it's showing class string. So this is a string data type. So let's see how can we use single quotes to assign a string. Hello. Let's try to print the value of the string. Print. Yes, it will display the value of the string. And if you want to know the type of that particular data type, just type of S. You'll get string. So let's see, can we make use of triple quotes to mention a string? Let's say yes. So it is printing. Play with Python. So listen, we can make use of print statement to print a particular value of a variable, or we can directly use the variable name to print the particular values of the variable. So this can be only done by in the interactive mode only. Okay, so if you go to scripting mode, you should type print yes, then only the value of that particular variable will be printed. But if you are using interactive mode, then you can directly give the variable name, the value will be displayed on the output screen. Okay, so let's see, can we use a pair of can we use a single and end with the double quotes? Let's say hello, and we are ending the statement with the double quotes, starting with single quotes and ending with double quotes. Let's find out whether this one will work or not. No, it's not working. It's showing in syntax errors. That is like incomplete input. So from this, you should understand that whenever you represent a string statement, you should be in a pair of single, double, or triple quotes. It should be in pair. You can't change the pair. Okay. So now, how can we access the element of the string? Let's take another one string A. Okay. A is equal to, let's take the string Python. Okay. Let's hit enter. Now, if I want to access the element of the string, how can I access? Like if I want to access one or want to find what is the element which is available in the position 1. So how can I identify? So Python supports indexing. So indexing means it can access the element of your string. That can be done by using a square bracket. So you have to say the variable name followed by square bracket. Okay, so then you have to say which element you want to access. Say, for example, if I want to access the first element, then it is in the 0th index. Okay. So when I hit enter, it will display the first value. That is the element in the 0th index value. Okay. So before that, let's give a quick view of how the elements are arranged in our memory. Okay. Let me take my memory, and I have given the variable name A. A is equal to, I have given A is equal to Python. P Y T H O N. Okay. So this is how it is arranged. So before getting into indexing, or slicing, we should know how the elements are accessed in an string. Okay. The same format will be followed for all the other data types like list, tuple, and all those things. Okay. So the indexing concept is followed in list, tuple, and string. Okay. So uh, we have two types of accessing. One is in list, I mean, in string, we have two types of accessing. One is positive accessing, and another one is negative accessing, or we can say it as forward or backward. Okay, so if it is like going this way, then we say it as forward. Okay, so this is like forward accessing, and or forward indexing. If it goes like backward direction, then we say it as backward accessing or backward indexing. Okay, or you can say it as positive or negative indexing. Okay, this one will be the positive indexing, and this one will be the negative indexing. Okay, let's see. This is negative and this is positive indexing. The forward indexing start with the index of 0, and the next will be 1, and this will be 2, and this will be 3, and this will be 4, and this will be 5. Okay. So, and the backward indexing will start from here backward, and it will go towards the beginning of the string. It will start with minus, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and -6. Okay. So this one, the forward indexing is also known as positive indexing, and the backward indexing is also known as negative indexing. Okay, so from this symbol itself, we can easily identify which one is the positive and which one is negative. So if it goes from starting to end, it will be the forward. And if it goes from end till the beginning of the string, then it is known as backward indexing or negative indexing. Okay, so say for example, if I want to access this particular element P, then I'll say A of A of 0. So if I say A of, you have to mention inside the square bracket. Okay, always remember indexing has to come in square bracket. A of the particular index. Okay, so means position. Okay, so 0th position. A of 0th position, it will display the value in that position. Okay, so A of 0th position will give the values inside the 0th position. Okay, say for example, if I want to access T, then I'll say A of 2. Okay, so in this way, you have to access the element of the string. Okay, so similarly, if I want to access the last element, I can make use of A of 5, or I can say A of -1. Okay, so say, for example, in some case, if you don't know what is the total number of elements in your string, then if you want to access the last element, then you can say it as A of -1. Okay, so this is quite simple. You have to mention the variable name followed by the square bracket. Inside the square bracket, you have to say the index. Index means the position you have to say. Okay, so let's see if I want the last value of my string. Okay, now go back. Let's go back to the interactive mode and find out if I want the last value of my string. So I know the last value. I can quickly access my last value by using the negative indexing. Okay, so let's say A of -1. So it will display the last value in my string. So it will display -n. Okay, so this is how we have to find the value of a particular index. So similarly, we can give a of 2. So then it will display the element in the third position. Okay. So also we can give say -2. It will display the elements from the last previous position. That is, it will display O. Okay. So in this way, it can access the element of your string. Okay, so there are two types of indexing: forward indexing and backward indexing. Forward indexing will start from 0 to n, and the backward indexing will start from -1 to minus that n value. Okay, so similarly, if you want to check the total elements in your string, then you can make use of length of function. Length of a, it will display the count or the total number of elements in your string. Say 6, it will is displaying 6, so that is P PYTHON. Totally, you have 6 elements, so it will displaying the length as a 6. So in this way, you can also identify what is the total number of elements in your string. Okay, so this is how indexing is done. Okay, so now slicing. So say for example, if you want to cut on a particular set of elements from your string. How can be done? This can be done by using the concept of slicing. Slicing means cutting a particular part of the string. Okay, taking a subset of the string. Okay, say for example, if I want only the half, like the PYT, and rest I have to ignore. Okay, so in for this reason, can you make use of the concept of slicing? That is, if same square bracket, but you have to mention the variable name followed by square bracket, and you have to say the um, which position till which position we have to slice. Okay, say for example, if I want to slice from 0th position till um, 0, 1, 2, okay, till 2. Okay. Okay, 0 to 3. I just want to slice only this part. Okay. So 0, 1, 2. I need up to 0, 1, 2. So then I'll say 0 to 3. Let's ask for slicing 0 to 3. Okay. So it's displaying PYT. Okay. So listen, the last index, how the slicing will be done is starting index, it will take the starting index and ending index -1. Okay. So if I give 3, it will slice up to 2. Okay, so here if in this example, I have given slice from 0 to 3. So it is displaying the slice of 0, 1, 2. Okay, so ignoring the last index. Okay, so that's why I got a PYT in my output. Okay, so listen, the slicing can be done by using square bracket, but you have to mention the start step, start index, end index, and we have another one variable like the step. Okay, so that will come slowly. So before that, let's explore a little bit more on the slicing concept. Okay, say if I want to slice, uh, I want just the last ON. Okay, just last two elements of my string. Then I can check. I have to check what will be the index 0, 1, 2, 3. So I'll give, if I give it 4 to 6, then it is displaying the element in the fourth position and fifth position. Okay. So in, say for example, I am not including the starting index. I'm just mentioning the ending index. Okay, so starting index is not mentioned, only the ending index is mentioned in my slicing. So what it will display? It will, if the starting index is not mentioned, so it will start from the 0th index. So from 0 till 6. Okay, so all the elements of from starting till 6th position value will be displayed. Okay, similarly, if I ask for starting index as 2 and ending index, I didn't mention anything. So it is displaying the element from second position till the end of the string. Okay, so listen carefully. If the starting index is not mentioned, from the 0th index, the value will be taken. And if the ending index is not mentioned, it will display all the elements till the end of the string. Okay, and for example, if I given starting index as 2 and ending index as 6, and if I say 2. Okay, so we have taken 3 variables. First one is a start step, start index. Second one is end index, and third is the another one variable 2. Okay, let's see how this one is working. So it is displaying T, O. Okay, so it is only displaying T and O. So let's explore this example here. So it is PYTHON. So I say starting index is 2. So 0, 1, 2. So it will start with T. Okay. And then one step is skipped and this it is going to the second step. So T is skipped and it is displaying the next value. Okay. So this 2 indicates the step. Okay, so it is skipping the one step and reaching the next step. Okay, so in this way, you can skip a step. You can skip the step and go to the next step. Okay, say for example, I'm not mentioning any starting and ending index. I'm saying just step as 3. Okay, so starting index P, and so since I mentioned 3, so 1, 2 is skipped, and the third position, third step will be H. H is printed. Okay. So, and then the next two values also skipped, and there is, since it reached the end of this string, so it will skip out from it. Okay. So this is how it will work. Okay. So the syntax for slicing any elements from the string is you have to mention the variable name followed by square bracket. Inside the square bracket, you have to mention the start index, colon, end index, and yeah, if you have any step, you can mention the step also. Okay. So let's take this example where I am mentioning start. I don't mention any start or end index, then but I given -1. Let's find out how this one is working. Okay. Let's see. You got an output which is the inverse of your input. Okay. So if -1 is displaying the inverse of that particular string. Okay. So in some case, if you want to find the inverse of your string or if you want to reverse your string, then you can simply making use of this simple line and you can reverse the string. Okay. So you don't have to mention the starting index, or if you have any, if you want to inverse or reverse any particular substring, then you can mention the start and end index. If you want to inverse the whole, I mean reverse the whole string, then you can just ignore the start index and end index and directly go to the step where you can have to mention -1. Okay. So in this way, we can reverse this string. Okay. So let's say what will be the output if I give my string start index as 4 and index as 4. Okay. So if my start and end index is 4, it will display empty. Okay, so if the start index and index is 4, it will display the empty string. Okay, let's say if my start index is 8 and end index is 10. Okay, which is not available in this particular string because my string total number of elements in my string is also actually 6. Okay, so let's say if I ask for 10 to 8 to 10. So it is also displaying empty since it has no elements in this range. Okay, this is how we can slice or make some modification in my string. Okay, so now let's see how we can perform the concatenation. Okay, let's again print the string. Okay, let's take the string, play with Python. Okay, so let's take the string S. Now we are going to perform concatenation in string. Okay, so concatenation in string is joining two string. Okay, so let's say I have x equal to hello. In this previous example, I have given x equal to, let's say, okay, is equal to hello. Okay, so let's take a variable, a string. Let's take a variable x and the value is hello. Now I just want to concatenate or join these two strings. How will I say? S plus X. Can you guess what will be the result? It will concatenate to string. Okay. So how will be the output? What will be the output? S plus X. S is play with Python and X is hello. So it will is displaying play with Python hello. Okay. So in this way we can join two string. Okay. So or you can say directly say hello plus yes. Oh, sorry. Hello and the quotes and plus the variable. Yes. So it's printing hello, the string which I mentioned, and plus is like joining and S. S is what is S? Play with Python. So it is displaying hello, play with Python. Okay. So in this way, you can combine or join two string. Okay. This operation is known as concatenation, string concatenation. Okay. Okay. So now let's see how we can multiply or repeat a string. Okay. So actually, this can be done by using star. Okay. So let's say I want to multiply my string x two times. Okay. So it will have to display the value hello, hello. Let's see. Okay. So since I say into two, star two, this means repetition. So it will display the particular string twice. Okay. So or you can directly go for hi star star three and it will display hi three times. Let's put this example other way. Three into hi. Let's find out whether this will work or not. Yeah. So you can use it either way also. The star represent repetition where we have to mention one string and the one number. Okay, let's see whether we can give uh, whether we can multiply two string or not. Star, hello, no. So type error can't multiply sequence by non-int of the type string. Okay, so we can perform repetition by using one string and one integer. So in the previous example, we are taking a variable and multiplying it twice. Example, we are directly assigning a string and multiplying it. So either way, you can multiply, but you can't multiply two strings. Okay, it should be a combination of a string and a number. So then only we can repeat the particular step. This is known as string repetition. This can be done by using star operator. So string concatenation can be done by using plus operator. Concatenation is joining two string, and star operator is used for repetition of or multiplying two strings. So now let's go to membership concept. Membership we'll be using two reserve words like in and not in. Say for example, my variable, let's take the variable x. Okay, so my variable x holds the value hello. So now I just want to find whether E is available in the string or not. So I just don't know what is the value of my string. I just want to find out whether E is available in my particular string or not. So for that, I can make use of an operator in and not in. So this is in and not in is a membership operator that we can explore in detail after covering all the data type concepts. Or also once we gone through the reserve word, you might have seen in and not in. So that is a membership operator. So we can make use of membership operator and we can find whether the element is available in the string or not. Let's see. I want to find whether E is available in the particular string or not. So how will I say E in X? So E is the element I'm going to find in my string, and in is the operator, and X is the data type. So, I mean, X is the variable name. So, from the variable X, I'm just searching in my string X and find out whether there is any E in that string or not. So, it is displaying true. So that means I have value E inside that string. So let's say, let's ask for A. Okay, so since you are so clear that the string A is not available in my string, let's see what output will I get. So we should get the value false. So since A is not present in that string hello, it will display false. So the output of this membership operator is true or false. If the particular element you are looking for is available, it will display true. If you are looking for some element which is not available in the string, it will display false. So now let's see whether it will work for a substring or not. Let's find HELL. Okay, let's say whether HELL is in this particular string or not. So it is displaying true. So that means HELL is a substring of that string. Or if you can directly pass like A in hi. You can directly pass like this. So it will search for whether there is a A available in the string hi. So if it is available, it will print true. So in this way, you can make use of the membership operator. So the other second membership operator is not in. Let's find how, let's see. Let A not in high. So what output will it give? So A in high is true. So not in means inverse of in. It's the statement is incorrect, no? So if the statement is incorrect, it will display false. Similarly, let's you can take this example also where we have HELLO. Let's ask whether L is available in the L is not available in the string or not. So I'm saying L is not in X. So it should display false because L is in list. Okay, sorry, given the syntax incorrectly. So L not in X. So since L is in X, it will display false. So these are the two membership operator, in and not in. So those will display the value true or false. So the next thing is string mutability. So immutability. What does mean by immutability? We can't modify the value of your string. So that's why we say the string is immutable. So whenever if you try to change the value of the string, it won't work. Okay, so you can access the value of the string, or you can slice the string out from there, and you can display the output. You can find whether the element is in the string or not. You can join to string, but you can't modify the particular string. So if you see all these previous examples, we are just taking out the information from the string. We are not just adding any information to that string. We are taking that, we are just displaying or just slicing and taking that particular information from the string. Okay. So, but we can't, let's find whether we can do some modification in the string. Okay. Let's say my string, what is my string X is hello. Okay. So now I tried to modify the value of the string h, like the h value to p. Okay. So since you are clear about the indexing concept, I say x of 0. That is, I want to modify the zeroth index value, that is h to p. So yeah, after this, your output should be PELLO. I'm giving p. Okay, let's find out whether this one work or not. Okay, so it's displaying an error. What is the error it's showing? Type error. String object does not support item assignment. So from this, it should be clear that we can't do any modification in the string. So once you have taken a string, once you created a string, that cannot be modified. Okay. So, but you can display a part of the string, that if you want to display hell or h, he, or whatever, you can just display it. Just cut a part and display it, or you can display the entire string, or you can reverse the entire string. But should not affect the original string. So if you try to modify the original string by adding some value or removing some value, or if you try to update the string, it will not happen. So that means string is immutable. So if in case if you want to, for sure, if you want to modify the value of the string, then you have to take a copy of the string and you have to modify it. Just like take another one here variable y is equal to t plus I know the slicing concept where I'll get the element from first position till the end. So I'll stay like this. So this will grab the value of the variable A from the index 1 till the end, and it will add P to it. So we are performing first operation is slicing out the element from 1 to the position value, and then we are adding it. Plus sign is used for adding or joining or concatenating the string, and we are assigning it to the variable y. So now let's get try to print the value of y. So now you got, okay, so I take value of a. So what is the value of a? What is the variable a hold? Variable a hold the value Python p. So here p is in uppercase, but in this example I given p in lowercase. So it is concatenating this p with the old value of a. So let's explore in detail. So let's say y is equal to p plus x of 1. So now what is the value of x? HELLO. So now you are slicing from first position value till the end. So it will get the value ELLO, and we are adding P to it. So your output should be PELLO. Let's print the value of Y. So you got the output as PELLO. So from this example, it's clear that you can't do any modification in the existing string. And if you want to uh, get a new string from the existing one, you can just go for slicing and concatenation, and you can save it in another one string. So, but the original string cannot be modified. With this, we can add few more functions that we can apply in our strings. Since our string is immutable, we don't have any methods which is related to updating or deleting or adding or appending elements to the string. Since it's immutable, we don't have all those functions related to performing updations. We have some methods which is related to finding the element of the string, or we can convert the string into some other case like uppercase or lowercase. That can be done by using various methods and functions. Let's take again. We'll take the string x, which is hello. And if I want to capitalize my string, so let's take a variable x equal to hello. We are going to capitalize that particular string. Okay, x dot capitalize of. You can find the list of operations of list of methods available in this string. So capitalize, case hold, center, count, encode, within, format, find, all those. So let's take capitalize of, and it is displaying your string in capitalized. First letter as an uppercase, and it's capitalized. Similarly, we can find whether the element is available in the string or not. So you have to make use of the string x dot find of. If I want to find whether e is in the string or not, then we can give find of e. It is this. It will display the position of that particular element. Okay, so it is displaying 1. That means it is in first position. So position starts from 0 and 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So if you give E, it will display the first position value. So similarly, if you want to find the index of the particular element, then you can give index of function. So let's say x dot index of that particular element. So I want to know the index of O. It will display the index as 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will display the index of that O. That is the fourth position. Let's say we have 2L. Let's see what will be the output of that index. Index of L. So it is giving the starting index value. So, and other than that, we can find whether is there any digits available or alphabet available, or if it is the given string as uppercase or lowercase or something like that by using the following functions. So we have the function is a digit of. So is digit of will return true or false if the is in digit. So it display false since it is not in digit. Okay, let's say x dot is alpha is alpha. So it's displaying true since your string hello is an alphabet. So other than that, it can check whether is the given string is in lowercase or not, or if it can also check whether the given string is in uppercase. It is displaying false, and if you can check whether your given string is alnum. Okay, so it means alphanumeric. So it will return true. So in all these is function will return your value as true or false. So if you see is digit false, is alpha true, is lower, is upper, is alphanumeric, alnum. So all these functions will return your result as true or false. So, and if you want, you can convert your whole string into uppercase and whole string into lowercase, whatever you want. For example, if the given my actual input string is hello, which is in lowercase, if I want to convert into uppercase, I just have to say x dot upper of, it will display all the strings in uppercase. See, listen, we are not modifying the string. The string is still the same. It is still in lowercase only. We can just display the string in different format. String modification cannot be done in string because it's immutable. So other than that, we have a module string. Inside the string module, we have various functions and methods related to perform string operation. We just have to import that string module in your program to get started with string module. If you want to access any modules, then you have to make use of import keyword followed by the module name. Now the string module is imported. Now we're going to find what are the properties of the string module. So we are making use of dir function. So it will display all the functions or methods available in the string. So let's make use of few functions that are available in the string module. Let's open a new file. We're going to import this string module in this scripting mode. So let me save the code first. I'll save it as strings.py. Let me make use of few functions inside the string module. Print string dot digits. So if you want to print the punctuations available in the string module, just give string dot punctuations. Now let's save it and execute and find how this one is working. Going to run this one. When I use the string dot digits of, it is displaying all the digits from 0 to 9. And when I try to print string dot punctuations of, it is printing all the punctuations available in the string. So similarly, we can make use of all these functions like ASCII letters, lowercase, uppercase, or if you want to print in hexadecimal digits or white space or whatever, you can just directly put it in your program, and then you can make use of that method directly in your program by using string dot the particular methods you want inside your program. So in this way, we can make use of the string module inside your program. So now, next topic is string iteration. What does mean by iteration? Iteration means if you are like navigating or traversing inside your string and like traversing each and every elements inside the string, that's known as string iteration or string traversing. This can be done by using for loop or let me explain you how to use for loop and traversal in your traversal string. So for that, let me take a string a is equal to Python, and then I'm gonna use a for loop to traversal for, I want to know the index and its position. Index in range of, I actually don't know what is the length of the string, so I'll say len of a. So it will display an len of length of a, and it will make the range of function will take the length. So if the length of the string is 6, then the range will be 0 to 6. That is 0 to 5, till 0 to 5 the elements will be get executed. Okay, so here then I try to print index, and I need the value also. So where will be the value? If I ask for a of index, that particular value will be displayed. So now this is how your code is. Now we are going to run it, save it, and execute it. If you see, you will get the index and corresponding values. So if you want, you can make some little bit declaration in our program, like say print. In this line, I'm saying print index, comma value. So it will display everything in some neat and arranged format. So let's see what output I'm getting. So it is giving the index and the value. So here also I can do some modifications in our code, giving a tab space over here. Let's say slash t is like giving a tab space. Let's see how this one will look. So it'll get everything in some arranged format. So this will be the index and this will be the value of that index. So for zeroth index, the value is p, and first index, the value is y. So you'll get everything in some neat and arranged form. So, and I can simply write this code by instead of say finding the length and putting in a range of function and executing it. Rather than that, you can I simply give like for index in A. A is the string. Okay, so index in the string. So it will traverse and find the index. Okay, let's run and find out whether it will work or not. So here it's not working because so in this way we can make some changes in the code and work on the string concept. Okay, so in this way we can traverse each and every element in a string. Okay. So you can do the similar work by using while loop also. Okay, so you can try the same concept by using while loop and try do some modification in this code, and you can make use of the while loop instead of that for loop. So the only thing is, instead of this while, we will be having a for loop and an incremented statement inside the while loop. So try to modify the same code using while loop and put it in the comments and let me know if you have any doubt. So we'll explore this looping concept in detail after covering the data type and operators concept. Before that, if you want to explore more about for and while loop, just let me know in comment. I'll explain it. So then the next thing is escape sequence. It's just like just now I given a tab in slash t. So when I give slash t, the output displayed in the form of tab space will be displayed in output. Similarly, if you want to display your output in some different style or different aligned format, then we can make use of the escape sequence. Okay, so the escape sequence are like slash n slash t, all those are escapes. Okay, say for example, I want to print two words in two lines. Okay, so we can say that print hi slash n hello. So this is slash n represents new line. So when I give slash n, so a new line is created. So hi, and then a new line, and then the hello is printed. So if you want to give a tab space, you can just modify the same thing. So you can just take the same thing, and instead of that new line, you can, if you want a tab space in between, you can say slash t. It is giving a tab space. Okay. So similarly, if you want to, for displaying things, displaying output in some other different formats, you can make use of this a special escape sequence like slash n slash t and double slash and slash double quotes are there. Say, for example, if you want to print your code like this, hello, hi, say you need it like this. Inside your program, you need double quotes. Then you can say like this. So if you give like slash double quotes and then end with slash double quotes, in your program will display your output within the quotation mark. In this way, we can modify our output and like make some changes in the display settings. So similarly, if you want to format the string, we can make use of the format function. Okay, so it's a built-in function to display the output in some specific format. For example, if I want the output in aligned or right aligned, or if I want it in a center aligned, then I can make use of the format function and I can align the code. So for that format of, let's say, print format of, I want to format Python. So here, if you see the syntax, the value and the specific format you have to give. Okay, so if I want to format the word Python, Let's say I want it left aligned. Then I'll say, okay, so now the program is in left aligned. Okay, say for example, if I want my program to be right aligned, then I'll say greater than 10, then your program is 10 space right aligned. Okay, so if you want it to be in center, and then you can say, can make use of the cap symbol and say center. So you're getting the output in the center. So you can see able to correlate the difference. So this one is left and this one is in right and this one is in the center. Okay. So you can also say right aligned of 50. Let's see how it is. Can you able to see the difference? If it is right aligned of 10, it will be like this much distance difference. And if it is right around of 50, so it's a little far from there. So in this way, you can format your string. Escape sequence and the formatting a string is just to modify the output string. If you want any changes or any alignment difference in your output string, then you can make use of the escape sequence and formatting a string. So formatting a string can be done by using of format function. And escape sequence is like you can slash, you can put slash d or slash n or slash double quotes or directly in your output function and you can execute it. So in this way, you can get some control in the display of the output. So these all about the string concept. In the next video, we'll explain about list.